The famous historian Professor Murad Bardakchi wrote in 2012, "What was the secret ritual that the sultans performed on the graves of their sons?" He mentioned the sultans of the Ottoman Empire in his article entitled, "Well, what was the secret ritual of the sultans of Valide?" Here is the article by Bardakchi. Valide Sultan is the title of the mothers of sultans during the Ottoman Empire. A mother who assumed this title after her son's ascension to the throne would be the most powerful person in the harem. There were strong Walides in Ottoman history, such as Murad I's mother Nurbanu, Safi the mother of Mehmed Mapakar Kesem, the mother of Murad IV and Ibrahim, and Hatice Tarhan, the mother of Mehmed. Safiye, Kesem and other Walides, whose sons had died before, performed this ceremony. What did it look like? And what was he like? Unfortunately, very little is known about this ritual, but there are details that have come down to us. Here is what is known about the prayer of the Walid Sultan. From the old sultans who saw the palace era, the secret ritual that the Walides performed on the graves of their sons was one of the most mysterious rituals in the history of the Ottoman Empire. This ritual, which was known only to a few, revealed to us the deep feelings and wisdom of Walid Sultan, the sultan's mother. After the majestic ceremony of the sultan's burial was over and all those present left, a sacred duty awaited Walida. She entered the tomb where her son's grave was located, and there she met with the magician. Valide had a bundle in her hands, which she held to her chest. It was her symbol of faith and love for her late son. The sultan's grave was located in a specially designated place, a tomb for sultans. Arriving at the place, Valide was left alone in the midst of silence. She would place a bundle of stones of different colors, which she held at her chest, on the ground at the head of the grave and sit down next to it. The stones in the bundle were symbols of various aspects of life and spiritual power. Walid Sultan divided these stones into groups, following certain rules, and laid them out in front of her. Then she said prayers in a whisper, addressing the soul of her departed son. This ritual was a way for Walid Sultan to express his deep sorrow and love for his late son. She changed places at her son's grave, addressing him with words of warmth and tenderness. It was a time when she could immerse herself in her memories of him and give him her love and support. At the end of this secret ritual, the doors of the tomb were opened by clapping the hands of Walid Sultan. She left the tomb, broken by sadness and loss, but in her heart there was hope that her prayers and rituals would reach her son's soul in the afterlife. She walked slowly through the corridors of the harem and realized that soon she would be sent to the old palace, where she would spend all her last years of her life. This secret ritual, conducted by the Walid Sultans at the grave of their son, was evidence of their deep religiosity and faith. He allowed them to express their love and respect for their deceased sons, and also helped them overcome the pain and sorrow that accompanied their loss. This ritual was also part of the cultural heritage of the Ottoman Empire and reflected the importance of family ties and respect for ancestors. He showed that even the most powerful and influential people inevitably face loss and grief, and that rituals can help them overcome these difficulties. The secret ritual of the Walid Sultan, performed on the graves of his sons, remains one of the most mysterious and mystical rituals in history. He reminds us of the importance of love, faith and respect for our ancestors, as well as the power of rituals in overcoming grief and sorrow. This ritual was passed from Valide to the daughter-in-law, who gave birth to sons. Soon this ritual outlived itself and the last mother was not allowed to spend it at her son's grave.